Hi, in this video, we're going to show you how you can integrate the DeepCurious AI nurse into your own company, including your website and even your own email. So let's get started. If this is the first time you're using DeepCurious, you're going to get this onboarding page. However, we're going to skip this right now. So we're going to click here, X, and then we're just going to click here, language, next. And now we're going to click here where it says agents, AI nerds, and you can even add your own custom domain, so you can completely delete DeepCurious branding. So we're going to click here where it says create first link, and then here, this is the most important part really, the sequence template, and here you're gonna click right here where it says create AI nerds copilot sequence template, and here we have some boilerplates that you can fully customize. Let me add this, paste this here so you can see actually what's happening. This is pretty basic. Pretty much here we're establishing the identity of the agent. Here you are an AI medical assistant that helps the doctor do the pre-charting. This is pretty basic, very simple identity instructions. And here is what we need, right? Like the 1, 2, and 3 simple steps, right? Number 1, when you're assisting the patient, when you're doing the pre-charting or the triage, you're only allowed to ask the patient one question at a time. These are like a personal or like something that we like for the patient's user experience. However, you can delete this if you want to ask all the questions at once. It's really up to you. And then here, the second step is pretty much, do whatever is needed to complete this form or this template, right? And then lastly, once you finish this template, make sure, in a nutshell here, make sure that the patient confirm that all of the collected information is correct, right? So at least you get some validation and some safety from the actual patient. And this can incredibly help you as well, right? Because you get at least some record and a copy that the patient at least acknowledge that the data collected by the agent is correct, right? So here, however, you can change. This is really a full canvas, right? You can just copy and paste this in ChatGPT, and if you don't like something, you can say, you know what? Instead of this sequence, let's do a GAT7 sequence to make sure we streamline the collection of the GAT7 score in our practice, right? This is a use case, right? I'm going to give an example. And now ChatGPT is going to help. I mean, ideally, we would like to have this integrated here. However, right now we just simply allow you to insert any arbitrary script, right? Anything that you can imagine, you can simply paste here. And we already do this for the templates, for the actual templates, but for the AI nerds, we don't streamline this yet for you. You still have to come up and you have to write your own instructions. However, here's a pretty simple way of how to generate this using ChatGPT, right? So here, okay, let's see. Yeah, below a drop-in replacement. Okay, so basically you could copy all of this. Let me confirm this. Okay, so this is great, but here ChatGPT is giving you a lot of extra information, right? That it can overwhelm you, right? So this is great, but please focus only on the plain instructions. I should give to this AI nurse agent. Do not give me any extra comments. Okay, I mean, it still give you one little comment here. Make sure you don't copy. I mean, it's not going to really hurt you, but Do not add any extra. So here it is exactly what we need, right? So this is a script that you will copy and paste. And this sequence could automate and streamline the collection of the GAT7 score from your patients, right? But right now, again, this is just completely arbitrary. You cannot automate anything. If you have your own custom questions or your custom sequence or any specialty specific pre-chart or triage that you want to make, you can do it with this method, right? So let's go back, and we're gonna use here, we already have this here as well, the GAT7 assessment as well, but here we're gonna use this pretty simple pre-charting sequence template. So let's add here pre-charting, and now we're going to click here next step. And this is the first message, right? You can also customize the welcome message or the AI nurse's first message, right? We add this here, type hello to get started, to make it easier for the to give a clear call to action to the patient. But again, this is fully customizable. And again, this is as soon as they enter the patient, they will see these terms and conditions. You can also fully modify this for your own region. So here I'm just going to click here next step. And here, sometimes for some patients, they don't like the voice. They feel it induces a little bit of anxiety. So you can completely mute the voice if you don't like it. And here you can add a keyword that when the AI nurse will say this keyword, it will send you an email basically letting you know that the AI nurse sequence has been completed, right? So we're going to create this sequence template with the settings. It is now created. So now we're going to use a template here called pre-charting. And then we're going to name this new patient intake. This is like your own mini website. Welcome to Regency Health. This is obviously the fictitious practice name. You can add here optionally your booking link, your appointment link. And then here, this is really important because you don't want anyone to, this is like a safety or like a system security measure that you will only allow 10 patients per hour. Why? Because as you know, every session will cost you 1 credit. So of course, this is to help you that no one is going to abuse your AI nurse links anywhere, right? You can add your own custom logo so that you won't show DeepCura. And again, you can also change this. It will not say assistantdeepcura.com. You can use your own custom domain, right? You can add that in the settings. Let's click here, create link. Perfect. So now we have here our link, and you can embed this anywhere you like. And it looks like this. Again, you can change this and this as well. You can change the logo and the domain as well. The domain, you have to go to the settings. If you're technically savvy, you can do it yourself, or you can ask your own tech guy in your company to basically help you with this. Basically, you have to add some CNAME records in your domain provider, right? So now, before showing you this is pretty cool because now you can, this is your own mini website by DeepCura, and you can embed these in your own website. Now let's pretend I'm the patient, right? So my full name, let's do here, and then I accept. Oh, and also very important, I forgot. Let's go to integrate with the email, right? So that also the emails sent from DeepCura come from your actual email, right? So this is great. If you have Google Workspace, make sure you have the HIPAA compliance package that they give you when you purchase. You simply have to download a BA agreement, and that's it. Just give me here 1 second. Okay, perfect. And you can also integrate your own calendar as well, so that the patient creation becomes fully automated. So here you simply click continue, and we're all set. Now we are integrated. You can see here's the email. Perfect. So now, when I as a patient, actually let me add this email to show you. Basically, I'm going to send an email to myself, but let's try here. It's not going to ask you for a security code. When you go here, okay, perfect. Here, you see, now the email comes from you, from your integrated account, and it's great because now the patient won't, this will increase trust for the patient, okay? So now we're going to copy all of this as a patient, and then you simply click here, verify and continue. Great, and now...
Hello, I'm your AI medical assistant, here to help prepare for your visit with Fern Cowan. I'll be asking you some questions about your medical history and current concerns one at a time. Simply type your responses in the chat box below, or click the microphone to speak your answers. Type hello to get started.
You can see here the constant process of having the voice, right? I mean, if you want, you can also make the welcome message much shorter. You can remove the voice and make it even more streamlined. It's up to you and your specialty and what type of patients you tend to service, right? So let's go ahead and click hello. Hello.
Thank you. To get started, could you please tell me your date of birth,
here,
DOB?
On the left, if I had added my appointment scheduler or the link here, it will be like a book your appointment link on the left menu as well, just so you're aware of that feature too. So here I'm going to go ahead and just simply here add my date of birth. Okay, and that's it, you know.
Thank you. What brings you in today? Please describe any symptoms or concerns you're having. Thank you for letting me know.
And pretty much the patient.
How long have you been experiencing the headache? And can you describe the location, severity, and nature of the pain? E.g., throbbing, dull, sharp.
So now you can see the patient starts making the entire intake by itself, and you can see this in real time. If you go back here, let's refresh this page now, and we're gonna click here, the 1, 2, 43. Okay, this one, you can click here the live icon, view live session, and you can see literally live what's happening behind the scenes, right, on the patient side, whether he's in his own home or at the clinic, one floor below you. Now you can imagine what is possible, right? So here I'm going to say, let's see, 1 week. I'm going to try to make this super fast.
Thank you. Is the headache constant or does it come and go? Also, can you tell me if anything makes it better or worse?
I'm not sure.
Understood. Have you experienced any other symptoms with your headache, such as nausea, vomiting, vision changes, sensitivity to light or sound, fever, neck stiffness, or weakness?
Human history, no. No, I'm just going to say a lot of low value
Thank you.
answers.
Have you taken any medications for your headache? If so, please specify which ones and whether they helped.
Thank you. Not much help. Okay,
Thank you. Moving on. Have you had any recent vaccinations? Traveled anywhere recently? Or been in contact with anyone who is sick? Also, do you use any tobacco, alcohol, or recreational drugs?
Smoke, orgies, drugs. Okay.
Thank you. Next, do you have any chronic medical conditions such as hypertension, diabetes, asthma, or any other significant illnesses? If so, please list them and any ongoing treatments. If not, you can simply state no.
As you can see here, it's very interesting because the AI, that's the advantage or the pro and con of using a static form, because the static form is not going to be able to react in real time to the medical conditions of the patient. Right here, you can see based on these condition of asthma, the AI nurse is rerouting or dynamically assessing and asking if I have specific inhalers or any treatment for asthma. So here you can see the benefit of, instead of having a static form, which are pretty popular, the AI nurse is more nuanced and more specialized in collecting accurate clinical data. This is the most important aspect.
Thank you. Do you have any medication allergies or other allergies? If so, please list them. If not, please reply no allergies.
Say none here. And here you can see it made a whole intake here. Pretty basic based on our instructions, remember? But thank you for all the information. Here's a note I prepared based on your responses. Blah, blah, blah. Please review the information above. Is everything correct? I'm going to say yes, yes. And if no, it's going to simply ask you, okay, what is wrong? Please let me know and I will take care of it.
Thank you for confirming. Your information has been recorded accurately. The clinician will review this note during your visit. If you remember anything else you'd like to add, please let us know. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss or any other concerns you have today?
See, now you can see here in real time. If I go, let's go here. Oh, is this one actually? Sorry. Yeah, we can just click here, view live session, and everything's here. Now you can transfer this session as a new patient or transfer it to an existing patient, right? Let's create a new session for this. And you have everything here. And now you can simply use this as context and your own template, right? You can add here the context manager, add the AI nurses intake as context. Start recording, use your template, and that's going to merge the intake with your own template, right? So this is the power of the AI nurse, and it's extremely customizable for any specialty or any onboarding use case. Thank you for watching this video. Okay, so now let me show you how you can add this here on your own Wix website. So let me delete this real quick. And I'm using Wix because that is the most popular, I believe. Let's add here an iframe. Perfect. And then click enter code, website address, and you're going to add your specific AI nurse link, right? And then we're going to expand this like this. And then let's just center it maybe like this. Yeah, just quickly, just to give you a demo, right? And now, yeah, you can much customize however you prefer and add maybe a text like add your onboarding here or create the sequence you want. And you can see obviously this is cropped. I have to still adjust the dimensions, but yeah, let's try here from here. Yeah, it works. So now you see how you can embed this into your own website or keep it as a standalone link, right? That the patients can just go and have this experience. It's up to you.